Hello everyone, we are back again for the preview of the next team for the IPL, and this time we are looking at the Chennai Super Kings. Before I begin the video, in case you like my videos, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. And now let's look at the Chennai Super Kings, the most consistent team in the IPL. The name that is more than a team. CSK is an emotion in India, across India, and every year they come up, they're called the dad's army, they're called the club of old men, and they still come, proceed, win the title, finish runners up, qualify for the playoff. So what's in store for CSK in 2020? For starters, before the pre-tournament build-up began, they had lost a few players for personal reasons. A part of their team was tested positive. They're slowly coming out of that. There are huge shoes to fill, a Raina-sized hole in the middle order, and Harbhajan-sized hole in the bowling department because Harbhajan happens to be their only off spinner. So how will the CSK go ahead with it? What did they do in the auction? A settled team, minimal amount of buys. They had a Hazelwood, a Sam Curran being bought. Everyone started thinking that they're possibly looking at a younger squad. Then out of the blue, they bought in Piyush Chawla just to say that we value experience. CSK as a team is always known to value experience. They've got players with international exposure. How does the team's 11 pan out? With the faith that the team has bestowed on Shane Watson, I dare say I think Watson is going to play at the opening slot. Who accompanies him? This time I feel Murli Vijay is a better option there, simply because CSK are going to play on tracks that are definitely slower and lower than what they would have had they played in India. So you're looking at Murli Vijay, a free scoring cricketer along with Watson who can take his time in and then go ballistic. Who comes in at number 3? Hands down Ambati Raido. You're looking at a player who's had a very good 2018, a decent 2019, the World Cup disappointment. He hasn't been able to overcome that. Retired, came back from retirement. He still has a lot to prove, and this could be a perfect platform for him to build and go ahead and say that, look, I'm still there. Ambati Raidu at number 3. Number 4 has to be MS Dhoni. I think he's one man. His finishing powers might be on the wane, but if there's one person who knows how to construct an innings and then go all out, and in this team, I think MS Dhoni fits the bill for number 4. He's a great captain. We all know about his captaincy. We know how he can marshal his troops, but number 4 has to be MSD. Who comes in at number 5 and number 6? I want Ravindra Jadeja at number 5. This year could be the watershed year for Ravindra Jadeja, the batsman. We've known him as an excellent fielder. He bowls well. This year could be the year where he says, I'm here to contribute 300 to 400 runs at number 5. Number 6 is the position of the champion. Let's have DJ Bravo there. He's coming off a niggle in his knee, but I don't think that will keep the champion at bay for a long time. Excellent fielder, a key core member. Bravo at number 6 gives CSK a lot of options from bowling, batting, and fielding. Number 7 is a position which can be a toss up. You can have a Mitchell Santner or a Sam Curran. Remember, Mitchell Santner is coming off a very good CPL, one of the most economical bowlers around today. Another left arm spinner can take the long handle. Same way with Sam Curran, you're looking at a left armer. CSK haven't had a lot of left arm fast bowlers, so you're looking at a person coming up with a different angle. He can also be a floater, can be used across the entire batting order. Who comes in at number 8 and number 9? I think number 9 and number 10, you're looking at a Piyush Chawla, Deepak Chahar. Deepak Chahar has recovered from his infection. Piyush Chawla has a proven IPL record. You're looking at him to come in as a leg spinner, can get those 10-15 runs that is actually the margin of victory or defeat in a T20 game. And then at number 10, you've got to give Shardul Thakur one more chance. He's beefed up his body. He seems fit enough. He's increased his pace by a yard or so he's there for you. Who comes in at number 11? You've got the old warhorse Imran Tahir, but my mind is slightly tilted towards Lungi Ngidi. This cricketer has pace, and CSK need a proper pace bowler. What was the major difference between 2018 and 2019 was they lacked a pace bowler because they lost Ngidi to an injury. I think this time with Ngidi fully fit to play all the 14 games, you've got Lungi Ngidi coming in it there at number 11. Yes, of course, there can always be a toss up. There can be times when you could possibly have a Tahir instead of a Santner, or you can possibly just say take out Lungi Ngidi and get in Tahir. And the replacements from an overseas perspective, Watson has an off day. Duplessis can come in at the opening slot. You've got Hazelwood coming in case NGD wants to just take a break. So from a man-to-man replacement perspective, CSK is more or less set. The team is still balanced. They've had a few holes, but I still feel they have a team that's balanced to take them to the playoffs. And once they go into the playoffs, then it's that team, that day, and that moment. I'm sure this year too, the CSK fans all across the world, they're looking at one last swan song from this army because they're going into the next auction. It's a mega auction. I don't see all these players coming back, but you never know. If this could be the last hurrah, I think this year could be the year where CSK says we're getting the trophy back.